How's it going today, Lord?
Love
It's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz. We have sWooZie, Confessions of Fast Food Employees. Thank God. I never had to work at a fast food restaurant. Woo! I did retail though, but that's it. That's all I did. If you guys had,
mine wasn't technically fast food, but it was food.
Cool. It was food, yeah.
So.
Okay, hold on. You guys have a reaction, because please follow us on social media and the link is below. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in.
I just want to make one thing clear real quick. I love fast food, but I just don't trust it. And just like when you're in a relationship, have you ever been in a relationship and you caught your boyfriend or girlfriend lying? Once that trust is gone, it's almost impossible to get back. If you worked at a mall or a shopping plaza, you know when it's time to eat. It's always at the food court. I used to work at a clothing store. I'm at greeter spot and my coworker Jeremiah comes up. All right, I just clocked in. You can go to lunch. Cool. I'm gonna get a cheeseburger from somewhere. Let's call this place Ronald's.
McDonald's.
I'm gonna get a cheeseburger from Ronald's. You want anything? Don't go to that Ronald's in the food court. I used to work there before I got the job here. Why not? Don't go there. Just trust me. I love Ronald's. So you need to tell me why I don't need to go to this Ronald's. You know how many people's burgers I spit in while I was working at that Ronald's? Wait, what? If I looked up at the screen and I saw anybody order a custom order, I spit in it. What did you order when you would go there? Cheeseburger, only ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Yeah, I've seen that a few times. I spit in that burger. You're joking, right? How do you do this with the manager around? The manager there doesn't care. You know how many times people would come and complain about hair in their food? And it was the manager's hair that was in the food, and he'd be like, nobody here has that hair color. And it's clearly his. Needless to say, I stopped going to Ronald's a lot. So a few years later, I meet this girl, Brianna. She works at, let's call her place Jenny's.
Denny's.
So she works at Jenny's. When I find out she works at fast food, I tell her about the Jeremiah story. That is not normal. People usually only mess with your food if you're rude or an a-hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever mess with anybody's food? Only once, because the guy was an a-hole. America Explain. We got this guy's order wrong, and he came back yelling and cursing at me. I wasn't even on the line. I was at register.
Right, which had nothing to do with the food.
Scene. I'm like on the verge of tears. So if you're on register and you handle money, you're not supposed to be on the line making food.
Oh, I did both of that.
Was a super a-hole. I went to the back and I made his food. I took his patty and I dropped it on the floor. I look at my coworker and he's just shaking his head like, it's not enough. And then I took his
You would think he would be like that. Why would you not? You know you can't do that. He said, it's not enough.
No, I did. It's funny because I did. I witnessed it. Okay,
you
so
did.
like,
you witnessed or you did?
No. It's like this situation where she says she dropped it on the floor and then other dude was just looking like that. Like I was the one that was looking, like because we had like the little brown. We had a lot of rude customers, and like there was a lady I wanted like extra brownies and stuff like that. So we had to go in the back and get fresh ones. And so he did. He went in the back, got fresh ones. He dropped it on accident. It was a true accident, but he dropped it on accident. He looked up at me. I was like. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at him, and then he was like, all right. And then he went and cut it, and then he gave it to the lady. He said, you want extra? Go ahead. And just gave it to her. I didn't stop him. I'm like, she rude. I didn't put it on the floor, and it was an accident. And he's just not letting it go to waste. So give it to the lady.
And I rubbed it around the rim of the garbage
I didn't do all that.
Don't be rude to people who are fixing your food. I used to eat fast food every day. Now I eat fast food like once every 5 months. No, a good rule of thumb is if you ever go to a fast food place and the people preparing your food, if they're not wearing gloves, don't eat there. Because if they're ignoring that rule, they're most likely ignoring a bunch of other rules too. So needless to say, I pretty much stopped going to fast food. And I still, to this day, love fast food. So for any of y'all that watch my story on Instagram, every time I go to Tokyo, you see me at that 24-hour McDonald's in Shinjuku every single day. Everybody's very respectful. The chances of somebody messing with your food over there is slim to -0. So I quit working retail, get the job at Hard Rock Hotel as a lifeguard.
Yeah, we do.
And one day I'm running super late, which is pretty much every day I'm scheduled to work. And I get the urge for some, let's call this place
Chipotle?
Chess. The burgers and the fries at this place are amazing.
Yes.
However,
Yes.
the people they've been hiring and the quality has just been going downhill over the years. So now it's just
I understand, because some
risky
checkers
to go
can be
there.
trash.
So it's the first time I'm going to be eating fast food in like 4 years. So I go to the speaker.
And then he said, if we break up, ain't nobody gonna want me. Girl, his friend Tyrone want me. His friend Jaquel is all up in my DMs. Pierre want me. Ooh, girl,
like you interrupted.
Can I make an order?
Can you wait? Oh, girl, no, he didn't. I know. Girl, I'm finna get fired today. I so what can I get you?
Yeah, sorry, not in a rush. Can I get can I get a number 1, the chest burger meal with only ketchup, mustard, and lettuce? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
They there.
And can I get a large? Can I make that a large with a Sprite?
He's scared to order.
Pull around.
Pull up to the window. They make the order. She gives me the bag. I
The
pull
hair
off.
color.
Cool. I'm driving. I'm just gonna eat in the car. I take my burger out. Don't you guys love when you tell them only ketchup and only mustard? Super simple. And they put everything on it. They get it completely.
I know some of y'all saw my damn Instagram story. I know. And Dwayne is laughing because this happens every freaking time. Popeyes. And I should know just because it's Popeyes.
Popeyes is your natural enemy.
Popeyes. I literally went there in person. Okay, so I went there in person because usually when you order from DoorDash, you put the no mayo option and they still put it on there. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go physically to go get it. I went physically. I said, can I have a classic chicken sandwich with no mayo, everything else? And everything else is the chicken it comes with and the freaking pickles. So all you got to do is put pickles on it. And so I just said no mayo. And he said, no mayo? No mayo. Get it? They put the sticker on it that said no mayo. So I'm assuming I have no need to check this bag because they put the sticker on it that says no mayo. Get home, open up that thing. All I see is white all inside of my bag. All I see is white all inside of my chicken sandwich.
You had more mayo than I had, I think.
More mayo than chicken.
No, you had more mayo than I did on my sandwich.
So I was like, why put the why say, oh, no mayo? Yes, confirm it. Go make it with mayo. Put the sticker on it that says no mayo and try to, like what if I was allergic? I'm just going to die, right? I'm just going to die if I open up the bag. So, but I should just expect that from Popeyes. And I'm the type of person.
No, it's just the funny thing that the sticker said no mayo. And that thing was slapped with mayo. They like, no, man, God, get this.
And because of that, now I have a trauma from Popeyes. So whenever I do order a chicken sandwich,
order a backup meal.
I order a backup meal of just like a 3-piece combo, just in case they get that wrong. And one time they did, because I had the back of the real food was wrong. Then I got the backup meal. I ordered a chicken leg, a wing, and a thigh, whatever, their regular 3-piece combo. Then they give me chicken strips. His order be perfectly fine. It always be mine.
My order is always perfect.
And it's not like I asked for extra shit. Like, it's not like I asked for extra stuff. Okay? I asked for the very simple things. Nothing extra. Do not do more work. I ask you to do less, and I always get more.
And mine's always perfect. Anyway.
You're wrong. I love it so much that I turn around and drive back. I already know this is not going to end well.
Welcome to Chess. Can I take your order?
Yes. I just need a number 1, the chess combo, the chess burger combo, with only ketchup, and only mustard,
The one in the yellow.
and only lettuce.
And the one that's a leaf.
I figured, let me just order like I'm a completely new person. But when I pull up to the window, that's when I drop it on her like, hey, you messed up my order. Can I just swap you the messed up order for the order that you just placed? Is what I tell her. This is her response.
I just put this in as a new order. Why you didn't tell me back there at the intercom that this was a messed up order? You annoying, I swear.
She grabs my order, walks around the corner. So about 30 seconds later, I see one of the employees poke his head around the window and look at me, and then go back. And about a minute later, I see another employee poke their head around the window, and then go back. Mind you, this is not on some, we recognize you from YouTube, because I started my YouTube channel, but I was only at like 100 subscribers at the time, so this is not that.
No.
So then she hands me the new bag, and doesn't say a word. Take the bag, drive off. I open up this bag, and it smelt like a dumpster, and the sewer had a baby.
Oh, no.
It was odious. This didn't smell like
extremely
you
unpleasant.
and went around the rim with it one time. This reeked. I'm not going to eat this food. As soon as I get to work, I'm throwing this away. So I'm driving. Lo and behold, I see a homeless man on the corner of the road.
Don't give him the messed up one.
Huh. I pull over and I hold the bag out of the window. He sees me, stands up, walks to the edge of the road, and then he's waiting for an opening in traffic so he can cross. And then I think to myself, are you an idiot? Those employees did God knows what to your food. you're not gonna eat it, but you're gonna give it to this homeless man?
Right.
That's not cool, bro.
That's not right.
Not cool.
Don't do that.
Traffic clears up, and the homeless man starts jogging toward me. And as he gets closer, I panic, and I just drive off. But then I get to work, and I'm on the guard stand, and I start thinking, from that homeless guy's perspective, I pulled up like, hey, bro, come get this free food.
And you drove off.
Y'all ever put yourself in a situation where you just feel like crap? I just couldn't shake that feeling of feeling like a terrible person. So for the next few days that I had to work, every time I would go in, I was looking for this homeless dude. Never saw him again, unfortunately. And I couldn't shake that feeling of feeling like a terrible person. So to kind of counteract it, if I was at a drive-thru, I'd pay for the person behind me. If I was at a movie theater, I'd buy the person behind me a ticket. I was just OD. So yeah, some of us love fast food, but some of us also have trust issues. We've been hurt in the past.
Yes.
Once that trust is gone,
it's gone.
It's almost impossible to get back.
Oh my god.
Okay, so in my head, I was going somewhere else with it. I was about to say, I thought that the homeless man was like on some get out. And he was just standing there waiting for him at the lifeguard. Yeah, and us. And he's just like waiting for him. Mm-hmm. You know, the little T-pose. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he turns around. He's like, oh, you're that homeless guy. Right. And he's like, I've been waiting for you. And it just get crazy. It turned to a horror movie. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was.
I relate to this so much, man. And it's like I'm the person where since I worked in food and I see that people mess up your stuff, even if mine is messed up, I'm not gonna go back and be like, hey, you messed it up. I've never done that in life. If my food is messed up, I just have to take the L. I just have to. I just have to just take the L and whatever, because I learned not to do that. And my dad does that a lot.
Your dad is though.
And my mom has always told her that. She was like, you have gotten spit in your food quite a few times. He's like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. He's never rude about it. But like, if something was like too burnt or anything like that, he'll be like, hey, can I get another one or whatever like that? And like, we know that it has something else
just
in it.
take the L.
Just take the L, okay?
Just take the L this time and don't come back. That's it. Simple. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let's know.
Then we get to like share.